In 2008, in Kenya, the Special Anti-Terrorism Squad, SATS, led by Gandhi and his team, Sunil, Kalyan, and Ajay, intercept a terrorist named Omar, intending to extract uranium from him. They also discover their former chief, Rajiv Menon, who has gone into hiding after being charged with treason aboard the same train. Gandhi enters the train, neutralizes all Omar's bodyguards. The team retrieves the uranium from Menon and destroys the train, believing that everyone on board, including Menon, perished in the blast. Back in Delhi, the next scene shows Gandhi and his team celebrating their win over Omar. Gandhi returns home late at night, trying to sneak into his apartment, but his pregnant wife, Anuradha, Anu, finds him and he struggles to convince her with genuine reason for his late coming. Gandhi lives with his wife and their young son, Jivan. Back in their office where the SATS team hides their identity, working as travel agent, the team leader, Nazir, informed Gandhi and others about another mission in Thailand. Back at his home, Anu, his wife, who is yet to know that her husband works with anti-terrorist agency, keeps suspecting Gandhi of infidelity. She confronts her with the allegation, but as Gandhi and his friends attempt to convince Anu that he is faithful to her, Gandhi unveils their identity as SATS agents. Fortunately, Anu takes it as a joke. Hoping to ease Anu's suspicions about his possible infidelity, Gandhi takes his family along on a mission to Bangkok by lying to Anu that they are traveling there to celebrate their wedding anniversary. However, after completing the mission, the family are attacked. While Gandhi is busy fighting off their attackers, Anu watches him in disbelief. The pressure of discovering that her husband is truly an anti-terrorist agent pushes her into labor. Gandhi's partner, Kalyan, comes to his rescue and Anu is rushed to the hospital. Tragically, Jivan disappears during the chaos when Gandhi leaves him alone at the hospital waiting hall to go sign a document of consent at the reception. When he got the information from the hospital security department about his son's whereabouts, it is an accident scene where a burnt body is found, believed to be Jivan's. This left Gandhi shattered and mourns the presumed death of his son. Before I proceed, please subscribe to this channel, click the like button and smash the notification bell to enjoy more of this. Back to the film. Anu gives birth to a daughter, but she also grieves over the alleged death of Jivan, and ever since then, she refuses to speak to Gandhi because she blames him for their son's death. 16 years later, we see Gandhi, who has left anti-terrorist agency and works as an immigration officer at Chennai International Airport. He and Anu live separately, with their 16-year-old daughter, G.O.A.T, living with Anu. His former boss in anti-terrorist agency, Nazir, meets him and Gandhi reunites with his old colleagues at Srinidhi's birthday, Sunil's daughter. When Kalyan suggests he returns to the field, Gandhi's former boss, Nazir, requests his help training new officers at the reopened Indian embassy in Moscow. Though hesitant, Gandhi agrees. While in Moscow, the embassy is attacked by protesters who have gone violent by invading the embassy. They beat up security guards and running amok all over the building. Gandhi fights off these assailants, only to be shocked when one of the attackers, a young man who looks eerily like his missing son, reveals himself to be a grown Jivan. This discovery sets the stage for a dramatic reunion and begins unraveling a web of secrets. Jivan also acknowledges that Gandhi is his missing father. By this time, both are attacked and they survive some minutes of gunpowder exchange from their assailants before Nazir creates an avenue for escape. It is an emotional moment for Anu, setting her eyes on her son after 16 years of grieving his death. Jivan meets his sister, G.O.A.T, and also starts a friendship with Srinidhi. Back in Chennai, Gandhi and his family are slowly reunited, with Anu beginning to speak to him again. However, when Gandhi is summoned to meet Nazir at the Chennai metro station, Nazir is killed by a masked attacker in the presence of Gandhi after the two of them confronted him. The masked attacker, who later turns out to be Jivan, escapes the being caught by Gandhi. At Nazir's funeral, an enraged Gandhi is determined to find out who is targeting every member of the anti-terrorist agency. For this single reason, Gandhi informs his former colleagues of his readiness to return to the team. By now, Jivan listens to every conversation his father has with his team, and this provides him with first-hand information about every move the agency planned to embark on. It is revealed that Nazir's phone, containing critical information about Jivan and his new gang, was taken by an accomplice named Shaw during the attack. Shaw, in turn, informs Jivan that the phone has gone missing. The truth about Jivan's past comes to light. He has been secretly working with Rajiv Menon, who survived the 2008 train explosion. Menon, who lost his family in the blast, has been plotting revenge against Gandhi, whom he blames for his losses. Menon had tracked Gandhi to Bangkok, kidnapped Jivan, and placed him in a juvenile facility, where he manipulated the boy into believing Gandhi was responsible for the death of his family. After pretending to rescue Jivan by killing everyone at the facility, Menon rebranded the boy as Sanjay, presented Gandhi to him as a villain who destroyed his life by killing his wife and children. This tale further solidifies Jivan, now Sanjay's hatred for Gandhi. Meanwhile, Diamond Babu, a thief, steals Nazir's phone from Shaw. The phone is containing vital evidence. While the family have breakfast, information reached Gandhi about the thief and Gandhi attempts to buy the phone back. But Jivan hears this conversation and also leaves the house through the back door to intervene. He reaches out to Diamond Babu, offering him 50,000 rupees to get the phone from him. Already, Gandhi's ally, Ajay, intercepts Babu and he collected the phone, but this leads to a violent confrontation from Jivan that results in the brutal death of Ajay. Abdul and Menon are arrested by the police at the port. They are about to be handed over to anti-terrorist agency led by Gandhi, but Jivan kidnaps Srinidhi, blackmailing Sunil into helping him secure their release. In a shocking twist, Kalyan is revealed to be working with Menon. He convinces Gandhi to help free the captured men, but in a brutal turn of events, Jivan slightly slashes Srinidhi's throat to show her condition through the video, and this forces Gandhi to make the police release Menon. Jivan video is tracked, and by the time the trio of Sunil, Gandhi and Kalyan arrive at the location, each searches separately, but Kalyan gets to Srinidhi. The terrified girl reveals Jivan to be her attacker, but Kalyan suffocates her to prevent her from testifying. As Gandhi tracks down Shah based on the information he got from Babu, he inadvertently and surprisingly stumbles upon his son, Jivan, and arrests him. During the interrogation, Jivan seizes Sunil's gun, seemingly kills him. Gandhi intervened, but his video call revealed that some goons sent by Jivan are holding Anu hostage. This forces Gandhi to assist Jivan in escaping as the only condition for keeping Anu alive. However, it's revealed that Sunil is still alive. He meets the betrayer, Kalyan, and after a brief fight, Sunil kills him. Meanwhile, Jivan hands over his knocked-out father to Menon. He headed to the stadium to orchestrate bombing the place packed with over 10,000 people. Back at the location where kidnapped Anu and her husband are, Menon reveals plans to detonate a series of bombs, framing Gandhi for treason in order to avenge of his family. Unbeknown to Menon, Gandhi has orchestrated a counterplan. His team invade the location, neutralized Menon's men. Gandhi takes Menon to the stadium. He showed Jivan Menon and the boy is furious. While looking away, Sinu, Gandhi's elder brother who is also held hostage by Jivan, escapes with the bomb detonator but ignorantly hands it over to Jiveta among the crowd at the stadium. Jivan runs after his sister. Gandhi handcuffed Menon in a toilet, making a man to watch over him. He fights off Menon's henchmen and runs after Jivan. Vulnerable Jiveta runs with the detonator to the top of the stadium where Jivan catches up with her. Gandhi intervenes, engage in a brutal physical combat with Jivan. At the last stage, when Jivan has gained upper hand and is about stabbing his sister, Gandhi signals an escape code to Jiveta, setting herself free from Jivan's grip. This gives room for Gandhi to kill Jivan on top of the stadium, preventing the bombing and saving his family. In a mid-credits scene, it's revealed that the Jivan who died was actually a clone. The real Jivan, now known as Sanjay, is a scientist specializing in human cloning. He has created multiple clones, setting the stage for an even darker plot to continue his revenge against Gandhi and his family. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Click the like button and smash the notification bell to enjoy more of this. Thanks for watching.